we're doing 400 local websites. Google backed us, so you don't have to worry about wasting your time on this. It's a serious proposition. We're doing 400 local websites, so you can get access to local groups of users. Now, it's being able to say something that no one else can say, and ideally, if there can be some sort of measurement in it or some result or benefit, then that makes it even better. But it's so easy to slip into "we're really good" type of promotion. Completely losing track of time. I think I'm now in a mad hurry, aren't I? We all have, I feel like we're drowning at times, so I'll skip through that one. My old boss at 3i, Richard Summers, he always said the guys he invested in are the guys who stick to the knitting. Maybe they make stands for speakers, not very important, but they are the best people in Britain at making stands, and that's their niche, and they're the leader in it. And it's a very good piece of advice, I think, with that. So if you are a B&B, say you're B&B in Cumbria, and there are hundreds of B&Bs, how are you going to have a niche? Well, you'll go, well, people like walking in Cumbria, I'll be the walking B&B. So I will go onto Twitter and LinkedIn, look for people who are talking about walking and rambling and all those things, and I'll go, I can help you. I know some great walks in Cumbria, and come to my thing, and I've got maps. And once you start thinking like that, you can just develop a niche out of absolutely nothing. And if you were really ballsy, you could phone up Randolph Fiennes and say, come and stay at my place and take a photo of you and him, and off you go. But it is the niche thing. Very obvious point, selling to decision makers and budgets. The one thing I'd say there, it's a bit of a show-off point, but for 10 years I went into HSBC, and for 10 years they said, I'm not going to buy a few this year, but come back next year. And then after 10 years, it's not an exaggeration, they bought a new service from us, and now they're our biggest customer, or client. We call them a client nowadays. But we always knew that they were the most receptive bank in Britain to outsiders. The other banks tend to be far more inward-looking. And they are mega. If we can keep that one growing, then that's absolutely fantastic. So we were very focused on that one. And to end up, my biggest and favourite point of all time, because it is lonely and vulnerable and very exposed running a business, I think the most important thing is to get a buddy. And before I walked over from the hotel this morning, I got a call from my mate Simon. He's at a horticultural show today, blah, blah, blah. Good luck at your talk, Rory. It's just fantastic, absolutely fantastic. So, I highly recommend that. And there are lots of places, enterprise agencies, chambers, all sorts of networking groups these days, and super websites, eAcademy, BT Trades, Smarter is a sort of sexy new website where you can go and feel loved and meet people and so on. So, this is my final summary. And it is this thing of going through a maze and finding your way through the maze and focusing and building on success. And the word you'd have heard, I hope, all through this is build, 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 because that's what success is about. It's about building on the foundation. So there we go. That's what we've covered today. I'm sure you knew a lot of this already, but if you're anything like me, it's this thing of triggering thoughts. And when you go back to the office tomorrow, I hope you will have found this useful. There are some websites. No surprises, the first 4 hours. There's Emma, Enterprise Nation. There are loads of good websites. So J for B for grants, Business Scene for events, Is for Profit is a little one, Fresh Business Thinking, Bite Start has a lot of loyal customers, and so on. And if you want to find this presentation, if you go to Startup Donut, I've just been told there's a link on the homepage, it's in the blog, and if you wait a day or so, when the search picks up, it will pick up the word survival too. So if you want to see it, I haven't got my 5-minute warning yet, but comment?
No, you haven't. We can take a couple of questions.
Yeah, okay. Do we have any questions? I'm sorry, I've used up all the time.
What do you think the biggest challenges for the businesses that are 5 to 10 years old in the current tricky climate?
Massive challenges. So what, I'm involved in a number of companies, not just my own, and in every single one we cut costs 2 years ago, 1 year ago, and we're still, some are coming out of it, but it's very, very difficult. So all we can do is cut costs and try and speed up whatever revenue has the best chance of appearing, new revenues, and protecting your old revenue. It's sort of generalisations, but it is literally what's at risk, how can we protect that?
People starting up a business, looking at people like Business Link, trying to get funding and grants, can you give any advice on that?
I'm pretty negative about grants. I've never gone for one because, in my experience, if you've got no money at all, fine, and if you've got the time to hunt them down and do the applications, but a lot of grants, by the time you hear of them, the pot's already empty, and there's this awful delay when the monies have gone and the word goes out, and then lots of people jump on it and find it's not there anymore. So good luck, I suppose. I've never used the J4B, the website, but I'm told that's very, very comprehensive. So thank you very much.